welcome back to my channel. I hope that all of you have been having a really good week. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn your notifications on so you know when you're getting a new video from me. For this particular look, I used 3 different palettes. So I went back to the Wahala palette because I can't get enough of it, clearly. So I used 1 shade from here, and you can see the entire list of looks that I did using this palette if you just go and check out my other videos. The main palette that I used today, however, was the Masquerade. The Masquerade is a really nice palette, especially for people who are just beginning or who are looking for makeup that just has a lot of different options. I really like this palette because it's got lots of shimmers and just very pretty colors that you can use for any occasion. So I really like that. And the last one that you're going to be needing for the green that I've put here in the inner corners of my eyes is the Colored Rain palette. And this one is really nice as well. It's my first time using this palette, and I was actually quite happy to see how vibrant the green was. I do believe that I'm going to be doing a few more looks using the Colored Rain palette simply because I'm not really sure how much I can do yet since I haven't tried this palette out enough. So I'll probably be using it in the next few looks that you see. So the first color that I used is a beautiful pink from the Masquerade. The Masquerade is one of my favorite palettes from Juvia's place. This one is called Bori, and it's actually got tiny little specks of gold in it. So when you actually put it, there's a little bit of that extra shine there. It's a very nice vibrant pink, and it's gonna give this look the pop that I want from it. And I've also prepped my eyes a bit using the concealer. So I'm just gonna go and neaten that, and then I'm going to go on to adding my second color in. Zola, which is another beautiful color from the Masquerade. It's a light blue, as you can see over here, and I'm going to be putting that in the inner corner of my eyelid. I'm not going to go right to the inner corner because I actually want to put a different color over there. Another layer of Zola on top of the first layer just to make it a bit more vibrant. And I waited for a while for the color to set on my base before doing this. So here I'm being careful to kind of tap, especially when I go closer to the edges of my cut crease, because I don't want it to blend there. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Dahlia, which is a very bright blue, and I'm going to be applying that to the center of my eyelids. And I'm going to be putting it gently over the first blue to blend it in. This is probably one of my favorite shades from Juvia's Place just because of how vibrant the blue is. And now I'm going to be doing the same thing with the other eye. Taking Chi, which is a very beautiful shade of purple, and I'm blending this in with the blue that I just used. Going over this here, and I'm going to be gently blending in the pink, the hot pink, because I want to add another color on top of it. Now I'm taking Level Up, which is this green over here, and I'm going to be applying that to the very inner corners of my eyes. So I went ahead and I added Level Up to the inner corners of my eyes, and as you can see, it's actually very pigmented. It's a lovely matte shade of green that I feel is going to give this look the extra pop that it needs. And it also matches with the color scheme, so I'm actually quite happy with the way that this is looking. and I gently blended it in just to make sure that the cut crease is maintained, because I don't want to spoil that. And then I took some and I added it here at the bottom. So I'm just adding a bit more to make it slightly darker and more obvious. Now I'm going in with Gossip from the Wahala palette, which is a dull gold, but it is a shimmer shade, so it is going to make the tops of my eyes pop just a bit. So I'm just adding it right on top of that shade of pink. You can see over there. And I'm not adding too much because it is just a highlight. So if you ever feel like one of your colors is too bold, you can just take a Q-tip and then just gently blend the color in. Or just go over that. It will actually remove some of that boldness and you'll just get a muted version of the color that you're using. Which is exactly what I did here because I didn't want too much of it. And for the last color, I'm going to be using a purple. Makita is a beautiful shade of purple and it's also a shimmer shade. If you see the Masquerade palette, you'll know it's got stunning colors. So I'm going to be taking that and gently adding it to the very ends. So I guess this is it for the eyeshadow. I'm just going to go in and touch up and add my foundation and concealer in, and you'll see what the final look looks like. If you'd like to see the complete list of products that I've used for this look, go ahead and check the description box below, because then you'll see all the web links and then it'll take you right to the products. For some of them, they may be a little old, so you may not actually have links for that. You'll probably have to look at sites like eBay to get them. But in general, most of the shades and the things that I've used today should be available. I'm probably going to be doing another one because the Deepavali is going on this week, so yes, I'm pretty inspired. I think I'm probably going to be releasing 2 videos this week, and I hope that you like this one. So stay tuned for the next, and I'll see you soon.